Imagine being on the side of the road asking for help. Imagine being in the grocery store hoping your car doesn't decline. Just imagine just needing help when you can't find that little slip of hope. There are people every day who surround us who are looking for this kind of help. Now let me ask you a question. What do these all have in common? Is it the fact that we were just worried about ourselves? Or is it that we just don't notice these people? Well, you're in luck. It is actually both. It is our lack of kindness, our lack of helping each other in need as they do back to us. Now there are many reasons that these acts could contribute to our lives, but I'll talk only about 3 of them. It lowers death rates, it brings peace on earth, and it brings the society back together. Now listen here. The average date or rate from suicide is 44,193 people in America every year. That's almost half of the population of Waco, Texas, killing themselves every year. And for every suicide, 25 attempts. Now let's talk about why people decide to kill themselves. Well, statistics say that depression causes this. Depression is a mental illness which causes how your mood is, how you eat, and many other day-to-day tasks. This illness causes you to feel unhappy. It causes you not to be able to get out of bed. It just makes every day worse and worse. And that's why they prescribe medicine. But one simple act of kindness can stop it all. A random act of kindness can just save a life. It can stop these suicide attempts that we see going on every day. Now, loneliness is another reason for attempts of suicide, studies have shown. Loneliness is the worst feeling someone could ever feel. It is the feeling of abandonment and rejection. In October of 2009, 15,352,000, the U.S. peaked its number of unemployed citizens. I can guarantee a majority of these people you just saw on the road with the need help sign that you just passed. These people need our help. A handshake. Some encouraging words would even work. It never has to be money. See, that's where society has it all wrong. These people just need a friend. They need someone that can help them both financially and emotionally, too. Now, from 1990 through 2011, there were 29,213 deaths of U.S. military members while on active duty. This is a lot of our U.S. military people that must risk their lives every day, who probably never get to see their families ever again due to the selfish society that we live in. And it is not just us. It's all the countries that surround us, because we are always at war with each other due to us not getting along, or someone needs some kind of land or something. It also happens in the work field. There's no positivity, vulgar language, and just straight up verbal abuse. Now, statistics show the reason why good employees leave their job is because of the poor treatment. They claim that the employees are not cared about, the lazy workers get all the credit, employees do not get the opportunity that they deserve, and many more. However, I have heard a minister talk about why the reason that these people treat their employees a certain way of wrongdoing. Because outside of work, they're most likely going through problems, and they want to take it out on their workers. He said that these workers need to understand their boss and not get so upset about what has happened. How they need to help their bosses through these situations with acts of kindness, asking if everything is okay, how their day is going. Now, don't get me wrong. I am not just speaking about the United States. I'm speaking to the world, but I am using the U.S. as an example. So society is a big role of our world today. It's what we code by and how we do things. It's like how DNA makes us to who we are as individuals. But it seems here lately that society is just flipped upside down, where nobody holds the door for each other. There's very few, and that's act of kindness. How you go into Walmart and you barely hear anybody say, "Excuse me." I mean, it's just simple things like that. Saying "excuse me," saying "hello, how are you today," can be really big acts of kindness. Because a person could feel like that nobody cares for them, but then you go over there and tell them that, basically. So that can be another act of kindness. So to sum it up, there are 3 reasons to do acts of kindness. It lowers death rate, it brings peace on earth, and it brings a broken society back together. Now, I believe if you do these acts of kindness, that, you could be the one to change the world. You could be the one that makes everything different. You just have to believe that you can and do these things. Alright, thank you.